Fourth graders, our very last step for our ugly holiday sweaters is to make a background, cut out our sweater, and glue it on. So I have some different colors of kind of this thicker tape-board paper that you are going to choose for your background. You can leave your background plain, or I also have some metallic markers out that you can draw a little bit of a pattern or something to be on your background. So keep in mind that our sweaters are going to fill up the majority of your background. So I wouldn't spend too much time doing anything too crazy for background, but you can think of like different color, or not different colors, sorry, different lines, different patterns, things like that that you can add to it. So I think I'm just going to do some good old diagonal lines. So let's see, let me grab a messy mat so I don't get Sharpie on my table. If I wanted to make these really straight lines, I could grab a ruler. And I'm just gonna go ahead with my Sharpie and add a little bit of a background. Like I said, I wouldn't do anything too detailed because your sweater is going to cover up most of your background. Let's see here, my ruler's not quite long enough. We'll make it work. It's just something to add a little bit of detail in the background. All right, once you get your background done, you are going to cut out your sweater, doing your best to stay on those outer lines of your sweater, and then we're going to use glue to glue it on. So nothing too complicated. Go ahead and cut out your sweater. So I'm going nice and slow, just trying to stay on that outside line of my Sharpie, but I don't want any of that white background. So just go nice and slow, cutting this out. All right, once you have your sweater all cut out, you're gonna go ahead and center it on your background. Get some glue, and normally when we're gluing, we're just putting dots. Oh, this glue is a little dried up. You gotta give it a good squeeze. But as fourth graders, I'm gonna trust you to go ahead and put a line of glue along the outside of your sweater. We did these sweaters on kind of thicker tape-board paper, so sometimes when we go to glue it, it doesn't want to stay down. So I'm gonna put some extra glue. I'm not putting any like puddles, but I'm just putting some extra glue there in the middle. Go ahead and pick it up by its edges. And I'm gonna go ahead and just move my hands around, pushing it down. You're gonna wanna do this, maybe count to 60, and just keep moving your hands around, pressing it down all over, doing our best to get our sweaters glued down all the way. We don't want any edges sticking up. And so once I've done this, maybe count it to 60, or I just feel like my sweater is definitely glued on, I'm gonna go ahead, making sure that my name is on the back, because you just created a new background. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the drying rack for the glue to dry. And my holiday sweater is complete.